So we're going to take this piece of wood, drill a bunch of holes in it. As you see I did, throw some shellac on it, and call it a project. Yeah, stick around to the end and see who won the giveaway on the ink pen. Okay, so what I got here is a piece of box elder burl, I guess if that's what you call it. We think it's box elder anyway, could be elm. It's spalted. This is just one of the offcuts of some of the other pieces I did. I need to get it flattened and I need to get it round for this project. I have it's just a flower pot base. And I'm just going to kind of roughly draw in my radius, something like so I can cut it on the bandsaw. And this is going to be my, this is going to be the pen display for the arts and crafts show the wife was going to. So what we want to do, when we get done, we'll bandsaw this out in a radius, trying to take up not so much space, and then we'll put some tapered holes in. We'll lay that out after we get this round and smooth and that flat, because you can see it's got a, you can't really see it. Anyways, it's got a cup to it this way. So I want to get some of this off here so I'm not fighting with that to get it flat. So we'll get over to the bandsaw and cut that up. This project's probably going to be pretty quick. We'll get a finish on it, check and make sure the pens fit in, and then we'll get to the pen giveaway from last week's video. I think it'll work just peachy. And knock some of these sharp corners off and figure out what to do from there. Okay, so I don't really know how to do this, and I'm going to put some tape on here so I can somewhat draw some lines on it without marring up the surface with pencil markings. That's the plan anyways. We'll see if it works. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I don't want to have to try and sand in between all those little dimples to get the pencil marks out. I already did it. And then I'm just going to use a 1/2-inch step drill, drill down through it into 7/16, I think. They fit pretty firmly at 7/16. So let me figure out how I'm going to do this. Alright, so what I think I come up with was just eyeballing it. So I did 1 inch, so I'm just going to kind of connect the dots. And then I'll measure up from there where I really want it. I guess we'll see. Go to the drill press. Okay, so a little more winging it here. As long as the nib doesn't go through, we'll be okay. I may have to drill all the way through it in order to do some of these, but it should be okay as long as the nib don't go through. Alright, now I may have to go back through and touch some of these up. I'll test it with the pen. I was just winging it, so I think it's going to be close. Okay, so that's the general idea. This guy needs to be a little deeper. He's alright up there, but it was just so that she could display all the pens. So I just packed that nib full of... Those are just some of the pens I made. I need to go a little deeper with some of them. Like that guy's okay. But you get the idea. But I'm going to hit them all by hand and then get back and try to figure out how to finish it. Yep, I've done a few flavors. Tung oil in here somewhere. And then, I can't remember. And shellac. I liked shellac the best. This one was darkest. Danish oil was a bit dark, I think. That's what that is pretty much here. And then down here I went over the shellac, which doesn't look bad. But I think I'm just going to do the shellac. It kind of keeps it just like it is. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to paint it real heavy. Well, I think what I'm going to do is set it on there and wear it like that, kind of similar to that. Pretty good job at wearing everything I touch. And leave it be, maybe. Maybe I'll leave it be, maybe I won't. I'm not really good at leaving it be. Can you tell? Okay, so there it is. I did shade a little. I didn't want to wait for the shellac to dry, so I shot it with lacquer. I like shiny. I think it looks better. I did put some little pads on it, so it stood on the ground, didn't rock. You see some of the holes went through. And I don't know if you can see the burling in it. It does have red in it too, so I'm not sure if it's box elder or if it's elm. It could be either, I guess. But anyways, that's the project, and I'll put some stills up at the end. So let's go see who won one of these pens and which one they wanted. Okay, let's get this started. Let's go get the URL for this, which is right there. Copy that. Go to just a random comment picker. We're going to filter out duplicate comments, and of course I don't count. We'll go from there. So paste this in here, we search it, unique comments, there's 50, and go. And whoever wins, if they pick the pen, we'll give you that pen. If not, then I will pick one for you. But it appears that Jeff Holloman would like pen B. I'm going to go check
on Jeff's YouTube there. And if he doesn't have any information, you may need to get that to me, Jeff. Give me that information so I know where to send this pen. But congratulations. And the rest of the pens, if you want to get a hold of us through the Pole Barn Productions page, you can either message us there or whatever. And my wife will usually answer those, and she runs the Etsy. And if you're interested in one, A or C, then, let her know, and she'll put it up on Etsy so that we can get shipped out to you. Unfortunately, we don't ship out of the U.S. due to the shipping costs, except for this pen here to Jeff. If Jeff's in wherever Jeff is, I'm going to send him that pen. But the other ones, I'm sorry, we don't ship out of the U.S. So congratulations to Jeff Holloman. Unfortunately, Jeff, you don't have any information, so I can't even email you. So I'm going to put my email in the description below, along with the Facebook Pole Barn thing is down there, I believe. And you can get a hold of me and get me that information so that I can get this pen shipped out to you. I mean, the project wasn't great. Like it if you like it. I don't blame you if you don't like it. It's something that my wife wanted, and we needed to get it done. So I did it. I did a project out there the other day. I should have recorded, and I didn't even think about it. But anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.